Welcome to view all the shiny things, shiny things. So these are the top 7 most common grounding crystals. Hopefully you're familiar with most of these. If not, well, no, you will be. So where are we going to start? We are going to start with probably one of the least common, because I actually wasn't sure where to put this one, or least well-known grounding crystals. This is Obsidian. I believe this is too. It's black Obsidian. So this is what it looks like in its rough form. And this is what it looks like polished. This is a great stone for grounding the soul and spiritual forces into the physical plane. It's good for soul searching. This is an extremely powerful stone. So if you are a healer and you're using this and you find that someone's reacting a little too strongly to it, then you may want to switch to use something like fluorite, which is coming up, or rose quartz. So yeah, this is Obsidian. Our next contender, which is another one that might be not as well known, or it's known for different reasons. So some of these crystals are going to make new appearances in other videos that are up and coming. So this is black tourmaline. I know you've probably heard of pink tourmaline or maybe watermelon tourmaline, but this is black tourmaline. And this is, again, what it looks like in its rough form, and this is polished. The reason why I'm showing you these is because I'm showing you the two different forms is because I kind of want to make you aware, especially with your black crystals. They're a lot easier to identify when they're rough cut as opposed to when they're polished. So if you're going to get polished black stones, figure out a way to label them or keep them in baggies with little notes as to what they are, whether it's like a little, mesh bag, a velvet bag, whatever, jars, you can keep them. I keep mine in like, jelly jars or, saved pickle jars or whatever you want to use. So that way at least you can identify them and not play 20 questions with the crystal book as you try to eventually go back and re-identify them. So black tourmaline grounds energy and increases vitality, dispersing tension and stress. It clears negative thoughts, promotes laid-back attitudes, encouraging objective neutrality with clear, rational thought processes. And put it in indirect sunlight. So it can go in the sun, just not in direct sunlight, because the color will fade. Or rather, the shininess fades, I should say. The color won't fade, the shininess will fade. So that is black tourmaline. Our next one, which is probably a little bit more common, or maybe not. I don't know if people realize this is a grounding stone, because it does have other uses. But this is Bloodstone. So Bloodstone is actually, I don't know how well this color shows up because this is a really dark green. This is almost like a hunter green almost. And sometimes you'll find Bloodstone with like streaks of red in it. If I angle, is that better? So you can kind of see, there it is. So you can see like the streaks of red. But it's a very dark green color. This is in the Jasper family. And Bloodstone assists in grounding. It assists in grounding heart energy. It reduces irritability and aggressiveness and impatience. It has grounding and protective properties. So you might see this one again as well in another upcoming video on protection crystals. After that, our next most common one are these little guys. This is Smokey Quartz. Okay, so this is Smokey Quartz, and I'm gonna, here you can see really well that it's a brown stone. Some are more opaque, some are more translucent, some are more opaque. And what this stone does is it's the most effective of grounding stones. It helps with stress, alleviating self-forever sleep tendencies, helps tolerate difficult times with equanimity, fortifies resolve, helps in accepting the physical body and sexual nature. So this is actually a really potent one that you can buy. Also, you can find this in fine jewelry format as well if you're looking for this. So this is, you know, you can find it either in costume jewelry or fine jewelry in gold and silver, etc. So this is actually a really great stone to use. I don't know if a lot of people realize this is for grounding, but it's a great little stone to carry on you. Alright, and then next on the list, we're going to have, oops, so this is a double entry. So this is fluorite. This is two examples. So this is green fluorite, and this is kind of what just general fluorite looks like. So fluorite grounds and integrates spiritual energies, promotes unbiased impartiality, it heightens intuitive powers, making you aware of the spiritual realms. Do not put this in water. Now, green fluorite specifically grounds in excess energy, dissipates emotional trauma, it clears infections and absorb negative energy or negative energies in the environment. And again, don't put this one in water either. So this is what fluorite looks like. It comes in a couple other colors as well. So you might find it in purple, possibly a blue. Those have slightly different properties, but they will also work for grounding. But you want to look for maybe green fluorite or just general, like this kind of pale, I don't know what color you'd call that. It's almost like an iridescent color. Like it's not quite green, it's not quite white, it's not quite, you know, brown? I don't know. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's got some different colors in it, but, you know, any of the fluorites should work if you need to use them for grounding. Now, moving up the list to what is probably the second most popular, I think. I'm just kind of guessing at how popular these are. So this is agate. So this is what you would traditionally picture agate with, the multiple lines. You know, it almost looks like if you were to cut a tree down the middle with all the rings, but that's usually what you would picture. This is also agate. You might have seen this in another video, and this actually has quartz in the middle of it. This is also agate. Brown agate might be what you're looking for, but I do believe that the other agate colors will help as well. They may not be as effective because they may have other properties, but hey, when push comes to shove, you work with what you've got. So agate is a grounding stone with powerful multi-level cleansing effects that bring about emotional, physical, and intellectual balance, stabilizing energy and harmonizing yin and yang energies, soothing and calming. It works slowly but is very powerful. Now, for the number one type of grounding stone, the one that I think people will usually reach for, this is red jasper. There's a few different types. This one I keep thinking is brown jasper because it's got more of a, it looks more like a brick, but the bag it was in was labeled red jasper. So I believe it's red jasper. I don't think I ordered brown jasper. I ordered red. So you can see it comes in slightly different hues. And this produces gentle stimulation, grounding energy, rectifying unjust solutions. It's good for calming emotions, and it cleanses the root chakra and helps to stabilize the aura. So this is probably one of the most popular ones. Now, what do you want to do? How do you want to get your hands on a grounding crystal? So this is a worry stone. Just from the shape, you sit and you rub the worry stone. You can fiddle with it if you want. That's a great shape. All of these would be considered, or most of these I should say, would be considered kind of an amorphous shape. So obviously the worry stone's not, and the point is not, but the other ones are all kind of, you know, amorphous. They don't have a distinct, they're all kind of free-form, free-shaped. So you can carry these in a pocket. You can make your own jewelry out of them. Like if you can find a cage, like those metal jewelry cages, if you can find that, or you can wrap them in wire and make your own jewelry. You can probably get beads as well if you want to make a bracelet. So you can carry these, you can wear them, you can hold them. Another option that I want to get for you that you can also do is what's known as a palm stone. I don't have any of these in a palm stone, so these are kind of an example of what it would look like. And it's just something that you can hold, you can rub, you can maybe keep this on your desk. If you don't want people to know what it is, you could just say it's maybe a paperweight. You know, just something for you to keep, to hold on to help stabilize your energy. It basically, for grounding crystals, you want something you can wear, something you can carry, something you can hold. So bracelets, necklaces, earrings, things that you can put in your pocket, keep on your person. So like I have a worry stone in my purse. You can, you know, carry one in your bag, in your purse, in your backpack, in your laptop bag, depending on what you do. You can maybe keep it in your glove compartment for your car, depending on, you know, depends on what kind of job you have and where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing. If you want to keep a palm stone, like if you're not sure that you really want to have, could carry crystals in your pockets, you can get a palm stone, just leave it on your desk or by your computer. Just leave it and let it be. No one's probably going to really touch it, or if they do, they're going to just want to be like, ooh, shiny thing, pretty thing. As we are all just children at heart that like pretty rocks. So that's another thing you can do. The shaped crystals, like the points here, I am going to do a video on the uses and the shapes of crystals, but these have a specific purpose. So if you want to draw energy up and away, you can use something like a point. So if you feel that this is something that would work better for you to kind of stick in the middle of your computer, then you can do that, or your laptop, your desk in front of you, whatever, middle of a room. If you get a really big one, that's something you can do. So it's a matter of figuring out what works best for you. You can find a lot of these in jewelry form. For men and women alike, you can look for palm stones, worry stones, carvings. I would suggest going to, personally, I prefer Etsy if I'm going to order anything. If you can't find it at a local New Age store, or I don't know if Wiccan stores usually sell crystals. Usually that's a kind of a New Age store thing. Or like a geology store. Like, I don't know if they still exist. I remember when I was younger, like they would have like stores that had like scientific gifts, and sometimes they would sell crystals. So you might be able to pick, if you can find a store like that, you might be able to pick up stuff there. If you are one of the lucky business owners that has a license and you can get up to gem shows and you can buy bulk crystals, that's great. If you're that's another way to do it. If you're just an individual who's just looking for one or two, you know, support your small local businesses if you have them. You know, go check those out. Or, you know, I would suggest Etsy over Amazon. I've had better luck with Etsy than with Amazon. Much better luck, better selection, better experience, better quality. So yeah. So do what works best for you. I hope this helps. Next video is going to be 7 of the least or lesser known examples of grounding crystals. So stay tuned. Until we meet again, my friends. Bye.